Family, my name is Charles Robertson.
Hello, College Side Church family. I am Joe Massard.
Hey, church family, I'm Skyler McDonald.
Hey, church family, I'm Lydia Love.
Hey, church family, my name is Evan Pirtle.
Hi, church family, my name is Caroline Jakewish, and I'm going to share with you guys a little April recap. So this month has been pretty busy with exams and finals coming up. I'm sure we've all felt a little bit of anxious feelings. For me personally, I've been struggling with comparison and some stress, but luckily John's sermons on Sundays that have been going through John has really helped me. So the title of these sermons has been The King of Everything, and that has definitely created a frame for me to wrap my mind around. A few things that I've learned from this study are to remain faithful and remember that He is never done. One of the biggest hit-home messages is I must decrease so He can increase, and that has created a really good space for me to keep my mind in. The verse that's really stood out to me is John 3:27. No one can receive anything unless it has been given to him from heaven. That verse has reminded me where I place my worth and my value. It's not in grades, it's not in anything but the Lord, and that has been really great for me.
This month, I've just been reminded about how regardless of where you're at in your journey, God still has stuff that He wants to do through you. I know at different seasons of my life, my service to God has looked like a lot of different things, and I've been sometimes more heavily involved in what's going on here, and other times I've really invested in opportunities to serve in the community. But regardless of the season, there's no stopping serving God. And so I've just been reminded of that in the last month. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same, to find something to be involved in to serve the kingdom.
Well, I've been learning over the past month at College Side, one of the points is like the first step with Jesus is believing in Him. Before you even had a choice, God chose to love you. I thought that's pretty cool. If I believe the Bible is the truth, then I don't have to fear any questions or interrogations about it, because the truth will withstand it all. And the reason I obey God is not because I want to be saved. I know I'm saved through baptism, but I obey Him because I love Him. There's nothing limiting God from doing the same great miracles He did in the Bible today. It's like He's capable of doing that still. He can literally save us from the fiery furnace if we were in one. Like, if that's what He wanted to do, He could do it. In Teenside, it's like, what's your purpose if you follow the crowd? It's like, where do you have life in that? And we stand up to bring glory to God, not for our own selves, but for Him. We always have hope because our Redeemer will always provide for His people. Something I learned with the UCSC the other day.
One of the things that I have learned this semester, or throughout this year really, is the importance of relying on others. That is something that I have been trying to learn for a long, long time, and UCSC has really helped me take this first step on relying on others, because I know I can't do it on my own a lot of the time.
In our Sunday morning Bible class, we have been in the Gospel of Luke, and we've been using the book Falling in Love with Jesus as our guide. And we've seen Jesus begin to call His disciples and how they begin a relationship with Him. They are walking with Him and talking with Him, listening to His teachings and observing all His many miracles, just doing life with Him. Wouldn't that be great? Then on Wednesday nights, we are in 1 Corinthians, and we've been in chapter 7 for the last couple of weeks on sexuality and marriage. Again, the Word is speaking on relationships. But no relationship is more important than our relationship with the Lord. And for me, I believe that that is foundational for me to begin to submit to Him and make Him king of my everything, which brings me to the Sunday morning messages. Specifically this past Sunday, John 3:30 just spoke really loud to me. He must become greater and I must become less. And over in my head this week, the words, more of Jesus, less of me. More of Jesus, less of me.
What I've learned through the Wednesday night lessons at Teenside is that as Christians, we're called to stand up for what we believe in, and as a result of that, we stand out to others around us. And for me, that's like exactly what I don't want to do. A lot of times, it's really easy to just want to blend in and not do what we're called to do. In Daniel, we've been learning about how Daniel and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego have been standing up to the king for what they know is right, even when everybody else is doing what they're told to do. It's just a really powerful thing to stand up and people notice it. And if we're using that to shine our light towards the Lord, then it really helps other people to see who we are and then notice how we act. And then that can maybe even bring them to the church, or at least like show them a glimpse of what God is like and what Jesus is like.